So, hi everyone, welcome. My name's Claire. This channel is about empowering you on your twin flame journey, your inner divine masculine, your inner divine feminine. I'm just trying to find somewhere to put all of these things. So, they're homing my eyes in at We're About to Reunite and conjunction. So, I definitely feel this is about reunions or unions, because remember, reunion is just when you see them again after a long time, or and you can have lots of them, I suppose, or people who just have one and then part again. And a union is when you get together and you stay together, you know, and you work things through. So, yeah, they're pulling it, but this is because of the Uranus conjunct Jupiter conjunction, I say conjunct too much, in Taurus. But what's crazy is they pulled me, I done a weekly New Earth energy reading around November, but you see, this is why I don't like putting the dates on it, because it's timeless. So I haven't watched it back, but I do feel there's a lot of this going on. I'm out of breath because I've just I didn't run up the stairs, but it's a lot of stairs, guys, you know what I mean. So, and I'm kind of I've just not got a lot of energy. Like when it gets to Friday, I'm like anyway. But there might be an apology coming. Apology, forgiveness, return, and sorry. So we'll see what that's about. But yeah, we're in. If this is for real time, but like I say, everyone I do is timeless. Everyone I do is channeling, meaning that the way I come on here means something to at least someone watching. So it's all a bit rushed, a bit hurried, I'm out of breath. So somebody could come to you like this. Somebody could come like, you know, I don't know, desperate to apologise, I suppose, with those cards that came. Yeah, desperate to apologise and with love. Give some, it'll cheer your ass off. Oh, watch as well, because somebody could be coming at you like that. But I do feel there's answers, you know. And again, there's nothing wrong with someone coming at you, actually, if the love is there too. But it's, you know, make sure that you're respecting yourself. Answers. Someone's coming in with answers. Answers to love. Right, so I'm going to shuffle my new deck, because I just got this yesterday and it's quite exciting. So we're not in the Scorpio full moon vibe anymore, but there is still a lot of answers coming to light, a lot of darkness coming to light. Oh, wait a minute. Look at the one that I've not put back. It's 21. So, but they're so tiny. I don't want to start. Today's the day, guys. I have to tidy this up. This is doing my nothing. I tidied up most of it and it's got a mess again. Right, anyway, so you'll only get the banter around that if you're around to do a text. I'm going to tidy all the time and then I'll distract myself because it's too boring. But I'll get the music on, or I'll get my earbuds in and I'll listen to a podcast and I'll get this shit done. So somebody's determined to get something done that they usually avoid. See what I mean? It means something. I'm talking about tidying these cards up. That'll mean something for other people in their life, divine feminines and divine masculine. So let's just get 3 cards. So I'm going to ask that, could this be 3 different people's situations, 3 different divine masculine, divine feminines, but sometimes it can be a bit of a timeline. We'll just see. So give us a card. Let's see, that'd be interesting if apology comes out when there's all those cards. I'll just try to look for another deck that's similar to this. What have we got? Give us something to work around. What is a hidden heart secret from a divine masculine for this? So you can, I just looked at free. You can pick a pile if you want, actually, before I get started. I'm not doing it like that, but you could and see how it works. Or this is just 3 different scenarios. I would advise you to watch them all, to be honest, because you just never know. It might all tie in the way that they channel through me, because I'm just the messenger of God and the guys are speaking through me. What have we got? Where's this divine masculine at? We'll ask for real time right now, but like I said, a lot of time isn't. So there's a reason for them getting me to say that, like really homing in on it. Oh, I don't like that. I'm being drawn to the word witches. That's mental. And my niece just drew, it's really creative actually. She drew a rainbow and then we made it into a mask. It was like the quickest art class ever. Because like our mum, like my sister was coming to pick them up, but she made a rainbow mask and then she made a witch mask, and I did think, well, that's quite interesting. And I felt it was like, you know, the rainbow energy, rainbow light codes coming in, new earth sort of frequencies. But then I also felt, because she randomly then drew a witch, it was like, yeah, it's like I just looked at 441 backwards, and that's when I started this. So that's interesting, you know, that's a strong message for the 144. It was that's what this every day, but you know what I mean, when we see that many times. It's like, yeah, the witch is symbolic of karmic energies, or our karmic energy trying to stop a union coming in. So all of that from my niece drawing pictures, but it's true. Like, seriously, people, you've no idea how many people have randomly been used as a divine messenger for me this week. It's blown at my mind, absolutely blown my mind. But yeah, I got guided to watch an older one of mine from ages ago, and it actually blew my mind because it was a lot of the same stuff that I've picked up on recently. So, and that was one from quite a while ago. So when I'm guided to share that again, I will. But like I said, just see what you're guided to for yourself. Because I know when I'm being shown something for me personally, and when I'm being shown something for the collective. So, but it is mind blowing. So when it's further down the line, I'll, because other people will be at that bit. But anyway, so what have we got for this one? We've got ecstasy, chasing thrills, excitement, good time. So we'll work out what this is, because this could be somebody was chasing like cheap thrills, you know, having a good time, here for a good time, not a long time kind of thing, and could have got them in hot water. Or this could be a masculine that's feeling elated in ecstasy with the with the divine love that they're feeling. So we don't know yet. We'll not jump to conclusions. For this next one, the jet, what have we got? Where's the masculine at now? Or whatever they're picking up, whatever timeline we're picking up on. Bluff, pretending, mask, exaggeration. So somebody, I mean, this, like I said, this would make sense for everyone at some point. But whatever I'm picking up on, somebody is either presently wearing a mask, pretending that they don't feel the way they feel to others and maybe to themselves, or this is what they were doing in the past. Your person or you. And the third one, it'd be funny if it's like really different sort of scenarios, or if it's similar, but like I said, I don't know how long it's going to be because I can't. Oh look, it's that one again. That was the predominant energy that I picked up on yesterday, because that came out before I filmed, then it came out in the filming. So this masculine feels like 5 of Pentacles, out in the cold, abandoned, left out, walked away, cold. So they could feel like you abandoned them, or they are feeling bad that they walked away and left you out in the cold. So we'll find out. And then conflicted, decisions, hot and cold, multiple choices is on the back. So it's probably going to be with that, like, oh, I think somebody left you out in the cold for multiple options. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's what that's saying to me. And so how else is this masculine feeling now? So let's see what this is about. What is ecstasy, chasing thrills, excitement, good time about? This is how this masculine's feeling right now. If they're giving us for that, or, but like I said, I can't control that. That's what I'm saying, but what's going on with them? I feel you, I'm thinking you. That's really strong, because they basically say the same thing. I'm thinking of you, I feel you. I get nostalgic listening to music and I think of you. You're on my mind. On my mind. You stay on my mind. Dude, I think it's Disciples or something. I don't know the rest of the words. It just came in my head. I've been feeling you close to me, especially at night. Can you feel me the way I'm feeling you? So this person's really... Look, that is what it is. I thought it was that one. They're feeling elated with this divine love. Probably overwhelmed as well. But this masculine's like basking in divine love. Ecstasy. Before they're even with you. God, if that's how they're feeling just in the energy, how are they going to be feeling now? So we've already got the one for this one. I didn't even need to shuffle. I'm lost. Nobody seems to get me or understand me but you. I feel so alone. So that could go with this too, right? But look, I feel that's this person is putting on some kind of mask, pretending that they feel okay when they don't, but really they feel lost and alone. Nobody seems to get them. And they're telling me to shuffle one more for this one. Spiritual awakening. But let's relax. I don't want you to leave me alone. What I need to do is, what I do need is time and less pressure. Can we relax? Just enjoy this moment together. So for some reason, when I get that card, I always feel it's like you've already met up with this person. Or if you haven't, it's like when you start to connect again, it might be a bit, I don't know if the hot and cold would be the term I'd use. That's just because I probably just read that. But it's like, just don't put so much pressure on this to, you know, to be, just go with the flow. That's what I'm feeling. But without letting somebody take a piss. So that's a fine balance. But It's like, but I do feel it's like this, or it's like this masculine completely pushed you away. I feel like these two piles especially are very linked. This could all be the same energy, by the way, but it's, yeah, this masculine put on some kind of mask. They were like, I don't want anything to do you, but now they're feeling out in the cold, and it could be abandoned. Let's say it could be linked to that too. But this person's either going to come back in being like, I do want to, like, I don't want you to leave me alone because it's made me feel abandoned. Although this person more than likely won't admit to that. Some might. But this is the truth that I'm picking up on right now because it's Sag Moon and I'm a Sag Moon and I only speak the truth. But this person's going to be like, can we just sort of slow it down a bit and take it bit by bit? Because I just feel this masculine ran away because it was overwhelming. But whatever. However that means to you. And then, yeah, because we've got it, I'm insecure. You treat me better than I've ever been treated, and I know that you can give me everything. I want that, but I'm still struggling. My fears mainly about not being good enough for you or being enough for you. It's my own insecurity holding me back. So again, it's like this person puts on a mask that they don't care, but really what's behind it is, you know, it's just some sort of internal subconscious fear that's running, telling them they're not good enough. And if that is you, the 1111 awakening, you can do stuff about that. You could reprogram your subconscious mind because you are good enough. When you're twin flames, you're good enough for your twin flame. But what you do need to do is be your best self. Like, divine feminines won't put up with divine masculines that are in distorted energy. Like, they're not going to look at that. This is really relevant to the one that's on the bottom. What is it like? Divine feminines won't put up with bullshit. Like, they'll not be putting up with people that are hot and cold, try to make a decision between you and so or 5 other people, and they won't put up with multiple choices. And that can seem like high maintenance. That is not high maintenance. That's having respect for yourself. And when divine masculines truly awaken, they will appreciate that you didn't just let them get away with what other folk let them get away with. And some people, you see, some, unfortunately, even some divine feminines that haven't done the work might just, you know, like they'll just let masculines get away with anything because you love the person, you want to see them. But if you keep doing that, and you keep basically letting them get their leg over that, then they'll just be like, right, I got what I want, now I can just go and get what I want from. So, you know what I mean? You can't do that. I don't know who I'm saying that to, because I feel like my collective know better, but we've all made mistakes, you know what I mean? We can all, whether it's ages ago when you're younger or more recently, including me, you know, I learned from mistakes. But once you know better, do better, is what I always like to say. So, abandoned. I left out, this masculine feels abandoned, left out and walked away out in the cold. And yeah, so please forgive me for that. It makes me feel physically sick when I think about how much pain and suffering I've caused you. I'm sorry for treating you that way. It was wrong. You didn't deserve that. Please forgive me. Now I feel abandoned, and I'm sorry that I abandoned you. Like, I'm getting really tough karma for this. This is what I'm going to do, actually. I forgot, like, because sometimes I don't do that all the time, but I haven't done it for ages, is I'm actually just going to, I'm going to do it really, I'm going to channel as if I'm that person, right? I've changed. I'm moving out of my old circle of friends because I don't have the same beliefs or morals. I've changed and I want more from life. So when this person was with people with shitty morals and beliefs, basically, they were choosing multiple options. They were leaving you out in the cold. They abandoned you. They treated you like you were nothing. And now they really, really want their forgiveness. Like, this person feels sick at how they've treated you, however they treated you, whether it was just ignoring you, ghosting you, or whether they've sort of picked you up and put you down or treated you like a one night thing or something. It's like, that's when I feel it connects to that. I was putting on a mask. Like, it's really what's behind of this is I'm afraid. I walked away, but I intend to come back. My concern is, will you be there when I do? I was running from myself. This masculine's really worried because they've woken up to, they've just woke up. Look, I promise, I will make it right. I'll make it happen. You have to trust me. But I'm getting the feeling whatever's right on here, it's like, you know, if you're the feminine, you're like, I don't know if I can let myself get hurt like that again. Let's see what's going on here. So, ecstasy, I feel you. I've been feeling you close to me, especially at night. Can you, by the way, what I said about channeling them directly, I'll chopping in and out of doing that here, but I think I'll do that in another one because I need to sort of get in the zone. I do it basically in this, but I mean, if I really sort of put myself aside and it's more intense. Tell us about this masculine that's feeling the love, they're feeling you at night, they're feeling nostalgic, they're listening to songs, or songs are just flying at them. What, it'd be funny if it's man holding a heart or something. What have we got for this masculine? And then we'll hear from the feminine. Right, so second chakra, Archangel Ariel. This person's, oh wow, that's so beautiful what they're saying. This person has been healed by the divine love connection of negative attachments, and particularly sexual negative attachments. So if any kind of fuckery of the sexual kind was done on this masculine, or, you know, they're just, basically this masculine's, the divine love is clearing their energy of the distorted energy that they've been around. So this person might have just recently broke away from somebody, or they might have just sort of recently given up the player lifestyle. Again, it's like, you know, I don't know, yeah, different terms come to mind, but they're not quite, you know, there, because it's in reverse. It's like they're clearing, they're being guided to clear distorted energy, so they're in hermit mode, but they are feeling the love. So what have we got for the person that was, what does that say again? The bluffing, and they feel lost in a dark night soul, but to others they might look fine. Some people will be able to see through that. Some are just fucking stupid and they won't be able to see. Sorry, just call a spade a spade, blunt, but some people are so dumbed down and distracted themselves, pished and whatever else, and, you know, hypnotised by adverts and the TV and everything like that, that they won't notice when somebody's, like, there's a lot of people are so selfish, they won't notice when someone's in a dark place, but other people are so tuned in that they, even if somebody's all happy, clappy, smiling, you can feel. Again, I feel a lot of people that tune in here, you're the kind of person like me, you can tell when someone feels like shit, right? But, or when someone's masking by being overly happy, or, you know, wild and all that, and getting drunk, and it's just, you know, I can all see through that, but not everyone can. Nobody seems to get me or understand me. I feel so alone, and this person is keen to, you know, they don't want you to leave them alone, but what they need is less pressure, so you can relax and just enjoy the moment. So whether this person's came back to say that or not, this is how you'll know it's for you. They'll come in like that. Just make sure that somebody's real with you. Don't let somebody come in and make out like they're not that bothered about you, because that's gaslighting. It's lying, it's manipulation. If somebody really does care about you and they've pushed you away and told you they don't, that's not nice to make somebody feel like they're crazy. Even if you are super in tune and you know for a fact how you're masculine, that's not nice. So if masculines don't realise when they're doing that, it's different. But when you realise it, do better. But again, a lot of them do realise. So it's, but this is where forgiveness comes in. So what else have we got for that one then? If the deception comes out. Victory, yeah, so this masculine's hoping to come in for a victory. I feel this could be connected, because, you know, that's, for some reason, these, I think they're all going to be connected. For some people it'll all make sense, but definitely these ones, it feels like this one, somebody was really shitty, basically, right? Like they've put on a mask, and actually either while they were putting on the mask they felt crap, or they awakened after and now they feel really crap about it. They feel out in the cold. However they made you feel, they now feel it. They feel abandoned. They want your forgiveness. And it's like this person, it's, we're proud of you if you're this person, or we're proud of your masculine. All the masculines are doing this, because all of them will do it eventually. It's like all of you will do it eventually. I don't see what I mean. I don't it doesn't feel nice when I say all of them, because some of you are watching, but it's like, if you're tapped into this energy, if this story is making sense to you, it's like when this person awakens, they'll be like, what the fuck am I doing? And they'll see where they were influenced by other people. But it also takes responsibility that nobody was twisting their arm. But people were manipulating their mind. And it's kind of like they now feel abandoned. They're getting their karma. They want you to forgive them, and they're correcting it because they're moving away from the old circle of friends. Powerful. And they're hoping for a victory. Could be somebody's nipping about the 28th, so that is what, next week sometime. 31st door to value, yeah. So this masculine could have come into some kind of money or something. So they could have actually been feeling quite, I don't know, they could have had money problems, because that reminds me of the Five of Pentacles, right? And then they've went through rough karma, they've sorted their life out and moved away, or this person's doing it now, or they'll be guided to do it in the future. So if you're ones out there, I don't know, picking wrong ends and ignoring you and not being very nice, you know, just you do you and self-love. And eventually something bad karma will hit them, and then they'll want your forgiveness, and they'll be guided to move away from people. I know I'm making it sound really straightforward, but this is how it happens. And then though, if you're this masculine, you will come into your divine inheritance, and this could be about literally just valuing yourself. But this reminds me of the Jupiter conjunct Uranus conjunct, I mean, anyway, I'm not picking it up again, but, you know, there it is actually. You know, this, is it? I don't know where I've put it, but it reminds me of the conjunction, you know, because that big money could be coming to a lot of people. So this could be in any way. But I do feel a lot of us are about to receive our divine inheritance. You know, like for me, actually, yeah, I could have money coming to me from different avenues, and I'm open to it. But I actually feel it's reaching 1,000, because for me, that's going to feel really abundant. Like you've no idea, like because it's been quite tiring. So it's like, you know, we'll be reaching the top of the mountain when we get to that. Although I really want, it's all the ones. It's 4 ones in a row that'll be more satisfying to me. Or definitely if it lands on like 1144 or something, I want to catch that. But it just feels like I feel exhausted, and I feel like it has been climbing a mountain. So I'll feel like really abundant with that. You know what I mean? So like I said, with me, it's usually it's like I don't see abundance as money a lot of the time. It's hard to describe. So the 31st of May, because there's not a 30 days have September, April, June and November. Yeah, there is a 31st. We have to check there. There is, isn't there? Why am I doubting now? Oh, actually, I did want to show you something on my own. Oh, yeah, look, whoa, shit. Okay, so they're telling me something here. I'm sorry for lying to you. So this is specific, but somebody did lie to you at some point, because I'm not even using that deck. But somebody's money was bad, and they've been left out in the cold by some sort of situation, and now they want your forgiveness, because you might have tried to help this person at some point in some way, but either if it's energetically, or I feel with most of you it'll be energetically, or like when divine feminines are out here, like, you know, telling the story basically. So either they're helping their own masculines, or, you know, like usually like your whatever, like, yeah, your own masculine will watch you too, but they won't always really, they'll be like, what the fuck they're talking about, or they'll feel it's too exaggerated, or I don't know, and then they wake up and they're like, wait a minute, shit. Because now that's what I'm saying, that's what's starting to happen. A lot of these ones that I've channeled over the past 2 years now, but really it's really it's 9 years. It's how long I've had the channel. You could watch ones from, like, you know, it's hard to describe it, but although I came fully out my YouTube chat, my twin flame closet 2.5 years ago. Just, well, it's not quite 2.5, but just like by telling me stories and that, and homing in on me being one. I've always been reading for twin flames, so even if you go and watch an old video, there will be something in it, and you could find something that's pertaining to you now. It's hard to describe, but that's how, you know, timeless stuff works. But at some point, that, yeah, basically this masculine's got their karma. They've been left, like, for some, like, I know this because I was having a conversation with this about someone recently. It's like, if you've never had a problem with literal money, but you're really in your ego and you need to learn a lesson about love mattering more than money and all that kind of, it's like, right, so I was talking to somebody recently, and it's like, you know, it's like their money's always been really good, but they do good for others, like, so they make a lot of money, so they give back to charity, and they give back to people that haven't got a lot. That's like tithing, you know what I mean? So if you do that, it's a wise investment, and God sees what you're doing. Like I always say, God is watching. So, you know, and I don't really care, like, you know what I mean? People might get that and other people don't, or people think what a load of shit and be laughing and go, but that's why I coined, like, people that do that to anybody, like gossipy fucks, because the people that sit and gossip about people, nasty, jealous, hateful, all these words I don't like, the people that do that, like, I would just cut it out, like, seriously, because bad shit will happen to you. That's what karma is. And anybody that does that to me, because believe me, there's a lot of them in all walks of life, I'm not sending it back at you, but God, I'm one of God's messengers, and I'm helping people out of the goodness of my heart, not making any money some weeks, right? Like, seriously, it's frustrating, and then I'll have a week where I actually get quite a lot and it balances scales, you know what I mean? Like, this is the truth of it. It's a strange way, but basically with this, somebody's money is now on the upturn, or it's them valuing themselves. So it could, if somebody's money was all right all the time, their happiness wasn't. So it'd be different for different people. But if somebody's money wasn't right, their money's going to be coming in because they're getting on the straight and narrow, and they're moving towards their true twin flame, away from false twin flame, if you want that word. If somebody was posing to be like, I'm your soulmate, or even worse, if they actually, because twin flames are a thing now, like, how weird is this? I was watching a reality show last night, and I was actually thinking, you know, with again, I'm not going to go really deep on this, but it was kind of like, I thought, you know what, I can actually see a connection with them, and I was like, I wouldn't call it 12 twin flames, but I was thinking that, And the next minute, the guy was like, when it was this bit where they speak over what's just happened, he was like, I genuinely do feel we are soulmates and or even twin flames. And like, I thought that's really interesting that, it's just like a reality show and they actually used that word. But is it one of those things where are they really, or is it people romanticising because they've heard of it? Because like I said, anybody that's looking for their twin flame, I'm not going to say you're not one, but yeah, most of the time I would say you're not one. If you're looking for your twin flame, you're not one, or you're just not at the bit where you're meant to be, because you don't look for them. It just happens to you. You know what I mean? Like, and that's why a lot of people can be envious around you, and you've got to protect your energy. So definitely, oh look, and I was just talking about evil eye, and isn't that interesting? Because that's what I was saying about if you look in the community tab. Oh, I just put it in the bin. That's why I should have kept it. It was, it was this wrapping paper that was covered with, it was tissue paper that was covered with like mouths and eyes, and it just instantly reminded me like gossips and like, people that are just, because evil eye, it's basically just watching everything that somebody's doing, jealous. Like again, it's like a lot of karmic energies can do that. Like people of your past can do that too. Like and again, that's gaslight. Someone will make out like, oh, I'm not bothered what they're doing, blah, 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 but they'll be watching everything you're doing. But people are not going to admit to that. That's why I say all the time, I'm quite funny about it. I'm like, I couldn't really give a fuck, man, because like nobody to this day has bothered. Nobody has asked me. Like when I bump into people out and about, which isn't a lot, but it has happened. Nobody's got the balls to say, oh yeah, I've seen what you're doing on YouTube, because people are spineless. But also because it's embarrassing, because then they have to admit that they're watching everything I'm doing. Do you know what I mean? Or they've at least checked in. But yeah, somebody, a money grabber, because look, she never looks very nice to me. A money grabber, and the cat, remember, it is about the gossipy energy as well, because it's got gossip on one of these cards. A money grabber drained this masculine of all their money, or their energy, or both. So I feel it's somebody that's manipulated, and created a lot of hostilities, but they're now behind. So this person and the hostilities are now behind this person. 26 is today, so this could be kind of real time. This is quite funny. But they're saying to me that it's like the masculine's running out of patience, and so it's like God's intervening. Look, stored of spirit. Something's going to be happening here, but there's a lot of jealousy and negativity. So that feels linked to. Christ, there's a lot going on in that pile, isn't there? That feels linked to what I picked up on yesterday. What will we do? Let's get a message from the feminine. So, let's get a message for the feminine from this one. So before I forget what it says. So this person wants you to forgive them. They've changed. They've moved away from karmic energies that were a bad influence. I know you worry I'll see the real you and run. You're wrong. I love every side of you unconditionally. And I feel specifically with what I've picked up in here, that's basically like this feminine can feel that the masculine feels so much guilt and remorse. And it's like the feminine sending this energy of, I see who you were then. And it wasn't good. But if you've now woke up and you're trying to be a better person, then I'm happy for you and I'm willing to listen. But I've loved you unconditionally the whole time, because you can love somebody unconditionally, but you can have boundaries and love them from afar. That's why I always say that. It's not like, I mean, I don't need to fucking prove how much I love mine. Look how long I've been doing this. Do you know what I mean? Like my twin flame knows how much I love him, so I don't need to prove it on here. I say it all the time, and I prove it more with my actions. And there's loads of things where I've sat and been all shoppy and all that kind of stuff, but it's you wouldn't be doing something day in, day out, helping other people if I didn't. But what I'm saying is I love mine unconditionally, whether he's on the straight and narrow or not so much. And again, a lot of the time you don't even know, you just feel into it. So know your worth. If something feels off, it usually is. So that's what that feels so connected to all of this, doesn't it? So, but it feels like that's maybe like this masculine, oh yeah, see what I mean about it. That's what they're, because it's God speaking through me, that's what I mean about the door to value. Some of that makes sense about money. If money's never been an issue, it's just that this masculine didn't value themselves, and so they were letting people take the piss out of them. It's not your fault, but look at this, it's not your fault, please don't blame yourself, this journey is designed for us both to grow. Sorry, you couldn't see it. So it's like, there's, and this masculine, they now feel like shit, because they feel out in the cold, and they want your forgiveness, and they feel sick about how they treated you. And this is lovely that the masculine's like, the feminine's like, look, it's not your fault. Please don't blame yourself. This journey's decided for us both to grow. But what that means is, it doesn't mean that this guy or woman or whatever this feels like a guy because of what I said about the anyway. It can be different sex. I suppose it could be two same sex, but feels like a man and a woman. It's this person is going to look. They're going to come in apologetic, right, and embarrassed about how they've behaved. And that's more kind of like, look, I'm not going to give you a hard time about this forevermore. Once you say sorry and I know that you mean it, that's that. Draw a line in the sand, let's move forward. You have to have loads of chats on that, but it's not kind of like, it's not going to be like what these masculines have been used to, of like somebody going on about something forever. So, like, once you forgive kind of thing. Chasing the thrills, excitement, good time. They're thinking it right. So this is a person that's feeling elated with divine love, and that divine love is purifying their energy, along with the full moon in Scorpio, of the fuckery that they were involved with before. Again, this is why it could all actually be making sense to one, it could be making sense for, like, not one twin flame pair, but you know what I mean, all three piles could be a story. So what does the feminine want to say back to the masculine that's in the feels? It turns me on when I imagine us together. Oh my god, right, so that's what it says. And see what I mean about, oh god, that's actually, do you know what, I'll put my cringe aside. Oh no, the worst ones on the bottom, I'm not. I can't, why are you doing this to me? Right, I'm putting my hand over the word, right, and don't worry, it's not a dirty word or anything, but it's like, look, please don't worry, pet name, everything's working out, take your time to heal. That's why, I had to show you, because like that really means, that's like fucking powerful. That's like that's the Scorpio sexual energy. Look, someone's like in ecstasy, like being healed by divine love, sacred union energy, thinking of you, feeling you, and that's the sexual chakra. Do you know what I'm saying? It's like this person is they're literally, it's like the energy from the lower chakras this is the Kundalini, it's being raised up the chakras to the top, and the ecstasy is being felt at the upper chakras. That's when that's close to a union, basically. And then that's why the feminine's like, it turns me on when I imagine us together. Like, this is basically two people connected in that way. And yeah, take your time to heal, because you're healing together. Oh my god, I can't, that's hilarious. I can feel you thinking about me like that. That's so, how funny is that? Anytime you need me, I'm here. So I mean, that literally could be like a feminine being like, look, I'm with you in a different way, and I'm healing. When you think about me, I'm thinking about you, and I'm healing you. But also that's literally, so it's like this feminine saying, keep just, healing yourself and doing what you got to do, and then when you're ready, reach out. Because you need a soul retrieval to feel more empowered. Like this masculine does. That masculine needs cleared of some dark sexual energy, I feel. So they're either just doing that themselves, they want to do that for themselves, or they might get help for that. Whenever your fear tells you, I wouldn't want to hear from you, it's just that, I always do. So I think that's this pile. The person that put on a mask and bluffed, that feels lost and alone. And, they don't want you to leave them alone. Like, far from it. They want you to... This masculine now wants you to be all about them, because they feel abandoned. But, so that's why, like, she's not going to want to hear from me because, like, I treat her like crap kind of thing. But the feminine's like, no, you can have a victory if you put your pride and ego aside and come forward. Whenever your fear, that's ego, tells you I wouldn't want to hear from you, it's just that. I always do. But come correct. I'm so proud to be your divine feminine. And I know you want to contact me, follow your heart and do it. Yeah, it's all sacred union energy here. I'm in a crowded place. I'm always wondering if you're near. They probably are. Fucking masculines lurking you, don't they? Sorry, I had to say that. That's quite funny. Right, so let's see if the union card comes out then, because again, it's not got a lot of energy today, so this might be the only one. And then I think I should just get on with tidying the cards, because it's Friday now anyway. And like I said, I want to, I really just want to tidy up this office. And the energies have been really, really intense of that full moon. So, yeah, I think I should right, I'm actually just thinking out loud here. I think that might be relevant, the thinking out loud Ed Sheeran song. I'm not really a fan of that, but it could be whenever I say that, I think means it's a track giving me that song. Yeah, I'll probably film I'm going to film a few in a row today so that I can rest my voice Saturday, Sunday. That's what I'm going to do. Yeah, definitely, that's what I'm doing. Unless, like I said, if I feel strongly guided to film on Saturday or Sunday live, then, you know what I mean, like, do it on the day I will, but I think that would be wise. So I just want to pause this and show you the wee heart that appeared in my hand. So yeah, how weird is that? Like, I mean, look, it's a heart, and it's not there now. Look, it's gone. And then what was weird is I kind of I don't know if I scratched myself with the scissors when I was helping my niece make the mask, but yeah, it just appeared and it went away, but it looks a proper heart. So you can look at the shorts. Oh, wait a minute. You can look at the shorts of it, but I was like, and there's nothing to explain it. It was like, you know, it was just like a wee red mark that was there for a few minutes, and I caught it because I knew it was going to go away, and then so it was like a message, you know, a message of love. But also, because I kept saying a heart on my hand, it kept reminding me of, put your hand on your heart and tell me, is it... I need to wait a minute, I need to Google the lyrics, I don't know. It's either Kylie Minogue or it's Jason Donovan, or it's both. Hand on your heart. Oh, it's Kylie Minogue. Put your hand on your... Wait a minute. I need to get the lyrics. Put your hand on your heart and tell me that we're through. Well, it's only one thing to fall in love, but another to make it last. I thought that we were just beginning, and now you say we're in the past. Ah, yeah, see, somebody told you it was over, or they told you it was never going to begin. Like, somebody basically was quite harsh, I think. Put your hand on your heart and tell me it's over. I won't believe it till you put your hand on your heart. Yeah, that's so funny. I love how they give me songs like that, but it's like basically somebody has bluffed and they've said, I don't like you, I don't want anything with you, or they've said it a lot harsher. And it's like this feminine's like, well, look me in the eye and tell me that. Like, and they couldn't do it. Or if it was on the phone, they didn't need to do it. You know what I mean? It's like this person avoids you basically, because they know that you'd be able to see. And there's a card that says that in that deck. You see right through me and it scares me, kind of thing. Yeah, this person wants to give, look, this person knows that you've got a past life together and they want to give this a chance now if you're willing. You've known each other before. That could be you've known each other before in the past in this life, or a past life, or both. And he's no shy. That looks like he's grabbing her boob. Work on your partnership. This person wants to put the effort in. That actually felt like it was pertaining to this pile and this pile, right? So let's now get for the person that's, I'm not being funny, but see if the one about, I don't know, union, or the one with the heart, with the fire, power of a soul connection. It'll just be interesting because, like I said, this is definitely this all feels close to union energy because of what they drew my eyes to. Right, we're about to reunite. In fact, let's just use that deck. But this person, but some of you might not see this because this person especially is feeling really lost and probably putting a smile on it and out partying with their friends and stuff like that. Or maybe some aren't doing that, but I don't know, someone's putting on a really good front, but it's because their ego's still running the show. But once their ego dies, and I feel it's weird, it's like they're saying to me this person's kind of been doing a bit of both. Like, so maybe they've been doing work in secret, but then still sort of keeping up appearances. But this person does actually feel really lost and alone. And so it could even be, that could be, right, like, that could be a reunion. This person I think that might be somebody wants to talk. So it's not like a big, I want union with you, I want to be with you, all, and a lot won't do that anyway, but that's what I'm getting here. It's like somebody pushed you away and then they're going to come back and ask to spend time with you, but they want to take it slow. So, whatever. What about that one though? The person that's like clearing their energy of past toxic situations, and especially anybody they've connected with actually. And they're definitely needing a soul retrieval, or they need to, you know, and again, you can watch my stuff to give, you know, yourself the soul retrieval to clear your energy, or if it's, but some of you won't, I'm just going to be honest, like some of you, you know, some of you won't be able to clear whatever it is you've got in you, because some people will say different, you can heal, everyone can heal yourself. Yes, you can heal yourself to a certain extent, but that's extremely ignorant. So unless somebody's got a lot of experience in shamanic work or soul retrieval to be able to say that, which some people will, not everyone has, but I have got the experience behind me to say that, no, you can't clear yourself from everything. Like, so if somebody has really done some serious black magic and work on you in a bad way, somebody needs to get themselves somebody that knows how to clear that. You could clear it a bit, but I feel that that's what, because it's like God is healing this person, by the way. That's what it feels like. Or Jesus, look. If you have faith in a grain of mustard seed, you shall say unto this mountain, remove hence yonder place, and shall remove. Oh yeah, that makes sense. So literally, like, that's so powerful. But it's like, you know, the divine, Jesus, God, is healing this masculine of past toxic situations. So it might be enough, or they might be guided to get outside help. So what do we need to know about that? Yeah, look, oh my God, that's really powerful. I feel in this case, this masculine's inner child is being healed of codependency. So that's really clear. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. This masculine was stuck in a child state, whether you're a man or a woman. And it's like this, yeah, so the divine's helping that masculine with that. And once they're through that bit, they'll want to rekindle. Every relationship has magical moments that can be rekindled. They're telling me a bit more. Yeah. The divine is... Oh, right. Look, how's that for clarification? Release your ex. The time has come to clear your energy. I can't. That's what I mean. God's speaking through me. This masculine is clearing their own energy by, you know, watching videos like mine. Could be going to healers, could be going to therapists, whatever someone's guided to do. But they're clearing their energy, or you need to, because that, and especially like that's really powerful, because that came out. You need a soul retrieval to feel more empowered, and it's time to clear your energy. Somebody might not have started this, but they need to, because it's like, that's why you're drained of energy, drained of finances, and it might not be all of it, but it just depends. Yeah, or they're literally releasing an ex, but this could be like the energy of an ex that kept them in codependency, and they're being guided to love themselves. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. That's what it feels like. This masculine's, God is working with this masculine to heal themselves of the neediness. So that's what codependence is like if you feel like you need this person, you know, you're not going to be able to get through life without them, kind of thing. Look, I just cut the deck at the child again. It's like this masculine inner child is being healed in a big way. Yeah, the ancient ones, the guides, are helping you to rise above the situation. And I just cut at the ancient ones again. Those cards are so cute. Where is that? Right, there it is. Let's just shuffle these, because I just feel there's some quite intense messages that need to come through from the masculines today. So give me one for that one then. This masculine that's going through a huge healing with a divine could be getting help from other external sources too, but it feels like this is close to a union. So I'll put that card back in. And when I say close to a union, remember, for some people it might be real time. A lot of the time it's weeks out or months out, years out in some cases. But I've been noticing, I don't think you could say like, oh, something I do today is going to come true 2 weeks from now, or something I do today is going to be 2 months. But I have seen a bit of a pattern for me personally when I'm watching, when I get guided to some. But there isn't a pattern, because one I found was like from months and months ago, but it just made it made sense to me because it was how I was feeling. So it's hard to describe. I'm sorry I run. This is just all so intense, and I don't know how to handle it. Because I've held it over this, I feel that's for that one. That's what this person done in the past. And I know our love is fated and we're meant to be together, and now they're coming back in a very different energy, so that fits with that. And again, this person as well, this is the one that went off with other people. I think we all done it, but went off with other people, just had multiple options, and made you feel out in the cold, and they really want your forgiveness because they feel sick about how they've treated you and all that kind of stuff, and you're the one, and I know we're meant to be together. Yeah, I told you, it's big energies today. Like, well, it's not me telling you, it's God telling you, but this is what I'm saying. It's like, they know that you're the one. So this person basically had to treat you not so good, or had to ghost you, or whatever's went on there, to then be away from you, to realise that you're the one. You're the one, baby. Is that not a song? You're the one. You're the one. I know there's loads of songs like that. But they now know who you are to them, because you're constantly in their dreams. So you could literally be appearing in their dreams to them, and we're about to reunite. So that's what I felt. So again, this person's coming in hot. When they do come in, they're coming in hot. They're coming in apologetic. But before they were of that. So this is very different. This pile is so connected. This person was like, before they either literally said something like, I can't live up to your fantasies, or they made you feel like it was crazy, or they didn't feel safe, or something like that. But this person now knows you're the one. It's fated. They know you're meant to be together, blah, blah, blah. So this is what I mean. Feels linked. And even this one could be too, or this could be like, oh, that would make sense. This person spent a lot of time doing this. Then they get to that, and that, well, I don't know. You can just decide. But these two especially feel linked. So don't ask me how to know that. I just know. I just know through my clairs. That's what claircognizance is. I just know stuff, and I can't even tell you how I know it. It just drops into my consciousness. And if you want to understand how your psychic senses, your clairs work, you can learn about that one-to-one with me over time through my coaching packages, or I teach people bits and bobs in sessions anyway though, or just listen as I'm doing stuff like this. But because that's what I'm an expert at, spotting people's clairs. I wasn't called that for no reason. What does this one want to say? That's feeling the love, that's getting that really deep healing from the divine. I'm coming to get you and make you mine. Yeah, so this person could have actually already went through all of that inner child healing, getting stronger and stronger with soul retrievals, and now they're coming to get you and make you theirs. So, wow. And I centered my world around you so much I got totally freaked out. That's when this person was healing themselves of codependency. They honestly was freaked out by how obsessive they were being. I can't tell you how scared I am that you might have moved on, but it's like it's this person's terrified that you moved on. Right, so let's just, I think that can be the thumbnail. Is that? So yeah, that could all be making sense to different people, but I'll just get a wee photo, and yeah. So this will be making sense to, or at least some bits and bobs will be making sense to whoever it needs to, but it's time Mama Wolf goes to tidy up these cards and get them all in order. This could probably take weeks, but I'm determined to do this because it's doing my nut in. So have a lovely weekend. Have a lovely reunion or union, if that's on the cards for anyone, because I do actually feel there is a lot of that going on this weekend. But obviously that's not everyone. So just keep living your life as you'd normally live it. These people, these divine masculines, will come back into your life when you least expect it. Like I always say, it's not when you're feeling your best, looking your best, and you were expecting them. It's when you're cutting about, when you least expect it, in your jammies. I wouldn't say feeling like shite, but I feel it's unexpected sort of thing. It's not when you expect it. But yeah, I look forward to all the stories. See you later.